Yeshe, welcome back. So we'll continue first with Yeshe Lama and doing the oral transmission as a part of that, and then we'll have some discussion about that. So we're starting on page 75 here. Path that reveals the actual key points. So for the second, there are 4. Revealing the key point of the 3 doors, observing clear light through the 3 key points, directly encountering awareness through the empowerment conferral of the energy of awareness, and the supplementary concluding summary. So we begin by revealing the key point of the 3 doors, which will be our focus for today. 3 doors, of course, being body, speech, and mind. So for the first, there are 3 inner divisions. First, if one is unable to control the key point of the body, there will be no ability to control the key point of the channels. If the channels are not controlled, one will be unable to control the key point of both winds and awareness. Without control, clear light will not be fully evident. Therefore, one must take care to apply the key point of the body. As it states in the Garland of Pearls, the 3 key points assumed for the body are the posture of the lion, elephant, and sage. So we're talking about the 3 postures here. Thus, these 3 will be taught beginning with the Dharmakaya posture of the lion. Assuming an air of greatness, crouch, and by joining the soles of feet together in front, the mobility wind is suppressed. By straightening the body, the winds are able to flow freely. Allowing the weight of the head to rest upon the neck is a powerful way to arrest concepts. Clenching the fingers into fists, and here he's talking about a Vajra fist, and placing them where both feet join together at the soles balances the physical elements. And I wanted to show you a picture here. I'll pass around some other pictures in a little bit, which are also available on the website. So there are some different ways of doing this. This way is a little bit different than what's described in the text, but this would be the one that is being referred to here as the lion posture. In the text, the feet are together, so it's a little bit different. But this is an alternate, so you'll see that described in here as well. The Omniscient One said, "Some assert that placing the soles of the feet on the ground and squatting with both palms touching the ground to the right and left of the feet is an alternate posture." That's what I just showed you in the picture. It seems that they have failed to fully comprehend this wisdom intent. Thus, it is necessary to analyze this. So Jigme Lingpa is not very happy about that particular version, alternative pose. Then he goes into the Sambhogakaya pose. The Sambhogakaya posture that resembles a sleeping elephant is that by joining the knees to the chest, the blissful heat and elements are enriched and vitalized. Placing both elbows on the ground equalizes the male, female, and neutral winds. By using palms to support the chin, arrests the coarse winds. Both feet point straight back, with soles upward balances feelings of lethargy and agitation. So again, looking at the picture, you can see this is the one here that is the Sambhogakaya or elephant posture. So the feet are back, the hands, the elbows on the ground, and in this case looking up. We'll talk about the gazes a little bit later. Okay, so that's the Sambhogakaya or elephant posture. Then the Nirmanakaya posture that resembles that of a sage is that by sitting in crouching position, the channels and winds are balanced. Placing the soles of the feet on the ground suppresses the water element. Keeping the backbone straight allows the wind element to flow as the nature of phenomena. By joining the knees to the chest, heat and winds blaze as wisdom. Pulling the lower belly slightly into the spine severs the continuity of thoughts. linking the arms and covering the knees dispels imbalances of the heat element. In this posture, touching under the armpits dispels cold diseases. Placing the two elbows upon the knees, clenching the fists, and supporting the esophagus balance heat and cold. In this way, for all these, let me show you that posture too. That's this one over on this corner. Okay, so it's a seated posture with your feet on the ground and your legs up against your chest and your arms crossing over the top of those. So I'll pass this around now. And I'll also pass around. This one is at the top of the course online. And so you can see 3 different sets of these that show the postures. And as a part of it, you can see this one, his feet are not exactly together, but they're close. It's closer to that posture. And then the elephant posture and the sage posture. These are reversed in this case. So we have the elephant posture first, and then we have the Dharmakaya and, well, nope, this is probably the Sambhogakaya and then the Dharmakaya over here. And here again, we have the Namanakaya, Sambhogakaya, and Dharmakaya versions of it. So you can look at those. Those are all fairly close to each other. Continuing on in the text then, in this way, for all of these postures, remaining relaxed without being too tight or forceful is an important key point to avoiding hindrances. Furthermore, there are many postures, such as the fully awakened and the unchanging Vajra. Nevertheless, since this is the wisdom intent of those who are considered the heirs of the Tantra, for those who enjoy an unelaborate approach, the above prescribed methods alone will suffice. The specific qualities of these postures are stated in the reverberation of sound. With the Dharmakaya lion posture, where there is freedom from all fear of confusion, allowing the ability to see with the Vajra eye. The Sambhogakaya posture that relies upon the manner of a sleeping elephant utilizes the meaning of the nature of phenomena, allowing the ability to see with the lotus eye. The Namanakaya posture relies on the manner of a crouching sage, and the nature of phenomena manifests as appearances, allowing the ability to see with the Dharma eye. Second is the key point of the speech. As stated in the Root Tantra, speech must rely on training, enduring, and determining. Thus, if silence is not maintained in dependence upon speech, concepts, disturbances, disputes, idle chatter, and so forth proliferate. Since these 4 obstructions will occur, one must train in the stages that reduce speech. Some individuals are extremely addicted to the elaborations of speech. If so, first they should go to an uninhabited place. There they should intentionally invoke and shout out whatever their favorite subjects are some hundreds, thousands, and millions of times. Once exhausted, they will lose interest in speaking, speech will be reduced, and eventually they will even be inclined to give up the recitation of Dharma liturgy. For one content to remain like a mute, the movement of the winds will slow down and then cease. As stated in the Clear Expanse, those who penetrate the key point of speech in this way will exhaust verbal circumstances and be led beyond sorrow. Third, the key points that correspond to the mind are as stated in the Clear Expanse. The mind is directed toward the outer space, while inner luminosity directly appears. Thus, when the mind energized by winds, the essence of which is awareness, is directed towards external space, the wind of mobility becomes very calm, and the uncompounded, clear empty radiance of inner luminosity clearly dawns as the union of space and awareness. It is similarly stated in the clear expanse. By penetrating the key points of the mind in this way, awareness of the three kayas will appear as emptiness. So that's the body, speech, and mind. So the body is the three postures, the speech is basically silence, and the mind is a state of awareness, clear awareness. So that concludes the recitation part.